Hello everyone, Paul Simon here with the law firm of Simon Paschal. Today we're going to do a quick little video discussing the difference between the term at-will employment and right to work. As an employment lawyer, these are the two terms I hear all the time. So most of us, I think, have heard the terms, but often they are misunderstood and misused. So what at-will means, and Texas is an at-will state, is that both the employer and the employee have the right to leave the employment at any time for any reason. So if I'm working for someone and I decide to take another job, or simply I don't want to work there anymore, I can simply just quit. And the same thing is with the employer. If I no longer want to employ that person for whatever the reason may be, I can simply just fire them. Now the difference with that is there is a term employment, and that's where you'll see someone has an employment contract that says you are going to work for me for 3 years, and the only way you can leave are under these circumstances. Absent that, I've got to employ you for 3 years, and you have to work for me for 3 years. But generally in Texas, you're going to see that most of us have an at-will employment contract. Now, the next term is right to work. A lot of times people use this with non-competes, that non-competes in Texas aren't valid because it's a right to work state. That's just simply false. That's not what right to work means. What right to work refers to is, in the labor context, that if it's a right to work state, that a labor union can't force you to be part of their union. And where you see this is, traditionally like states like Michigan, which is actually now a right to work state, but it used to require that you join a union, and if you didn't join a union, you basically had to pay a penalty that was more than it would have cost to join the union. So it was a very strong incentive for workers to have to join a union. So that's, right to work just refers to whether or not you are forced to join a union and if there's a penalty involved. So it has nothing to do with non-competes. It has nothing to do whether or not a company has to employ you because you have a right to work for them. It's just a union. So there's your tip for the day. Tune in next week, and hopefully you'll learn something. Thanks, guys.